Hey everybody, I'm Nick DiMatteo, founder of CrossFit OTG and the creator of the Healthy Habits for Life nutrition and lifestyle system. I help fitness enthusiasts and athletes how to eat and train to achieve their peak performance while melting fat and boosting their energy levels so that they can unlock the lifestyle they've always dreamed of. I'm so thrilled to have you back here at CrossFit OTG. I really appreciate everyone who left their great questions and comments. I really enjoyed responding to each of them. I'm genuinely excited that so many of you found this information so incredibly valuable and that this has created the belief in themselves again that they can have their health and fitness goals met in a better way. Remember our end goal here with health and fitness. Just imagine having a deeper, more passionate relationship with your significant other. Unlimited energy to play with your friends, your kids, your pets. Feeling confident in your own skin. Have a ton less stress from the day's daily grind. Enjoy a fun, competitive way to get excited about working out again. And just imagine having the body you've always dreamt about. Now you know the one I'm talking about. The beach body that causes people to pull down their sunglasses for a better look. Now, I found that the old world doesn't work anymore. There's a whole new world out there. And after doing all this research, what I thought and assumed worked simply doesn't. I found out that our old world that you and I were operating on, that's gone. And in this new world and this new fitness paradigm, things are completely changed. In this fitness paradigm, function and intensity are king. And if you want to be successful in achieving your goals, you need to position, prioritize, program, and persist. Now the old world where you just show up to the gym and jump on a treadmill, hit a spin class, or just lift weights, that's gone. Those things have changed. Now here's 7 of the most common myths around this fitness paradigm. I'm going to dispel these myths to give you a better understanding of this new world we're living in. Now, one of the most common things people believe is that you need to be fit before starting this type of program. Most people's hesitations when first coming in is that they're not in good enough shape and that they need to go work out just to prepare for CrossFit. Now, I've coached people at all levels of ability, age, and fitness backgrounds, and the people who originally felt they weren't fit had the best results in the shortest amount of time. We slowly develop your mechanics and the intensity around those mechanics, creating a safe and flourishing environment for you to have fun, lose fat, and increase your overall fitness. Another one of the most common things people believe is that the classes are expensive. Now, our classes can range from $5 and up. To have an expert coach at your disposal, a supportive, encouraging group to train with, in a top-of-the-line fitness facility, using a proven program and system is certainly worth more than $5 a class. And remember, this is not an expense. This is an investment in yourself. You're investing in how you look and feel right now, and also how you'll look and feel in the future. Remember that your state of mind and physical health directly affect those who you love and care about. So you're also making the investment for them too. Another one of the most common things people believe is that I'm gonna get injured when I do this program. Putting it bluntly, you are more likely to get injured not following our program. You'll have a greater likelihood of getting hurt following the DVDs, magazine movements, and other common fitness routines out there. We teach you natural, functional movements, and we coach you through these movements in our movement prep course, explaining what they are, why we do them, how to do them safely. And on top of that, we review them every class. Now, there's always the potential for injury in any physical activity. You just can't escape it. But the potential for developing decrepitude by not doing any physical activity has far dire consequences. So, do you want to follow a carefully thought out program that mimics life's natural movements or one that's thrown together to sell DVDs, magazines, and supplements? I didn't think so. Another one of the most common things people believe is that it's just too intense for me. Now, intensity is relative. You can make any program as intense as you want. Our program is complete. And by that I mean we cover all 17 of your body's energy systems. They include varying degrees of anaerobic and aerobic systems. And beyond that, each system has varying degrees of intensity. To get the best results, you would need to develop each system and the intensity associated with it. And we help you develop each at the right times and in the right order. Another one of the most common things people believe is that I don't know enough to start. And this is probably the most common myth out there. The thought that you need to know everything there is to know before starting. While it's easier in the beginning to have an understanding of what we do, it's definitely not necessary to know how to do everything. I went to my certification course not knowing how to do any of the movements. And when I got there, I received instruction, tips, and feedback on how to do them right and how to teach others. This is what we give you in our movement prep course and throughout each class. Another one of the most common things people believe is that I just don't have the time. Now, our classes are 1 hour long from start to finish. If you can't carve out 3 to 5 hours a whole week for your health, then you're simply not making your health a priority. Now, we all make time for the things that we care about. Most of the time, we're not thinking about our body and our health, though. We're thinking about our job, our family, money. We're thinking about food. It just gets overlooked. That is, until we end up sick or our doctor gives us the horrible news in regards to our health biomarkers, or we finally realize we can't even climb a flight of stairs without being out of breath. Now, are you willing to be healthier for someone else? Your significant other, your kids, your friends, your family? More than likely, they want you around longer so they can enjoy your company for years to come. And you get to decide whether that's in a wheelchair or being active, having a catch with your kids or even your grandchildren. It's your choice. Each of our classes includes a coach-run warm-up, review of a skill or a lift, then we do that skill or lift, a workout, and then sometimes a cool down or a cash out. Now, each class is different by design and is constantly evolving. So if you're gonna use the "I don't have the time" excuse, be more specific with what you say and use the excuse, "I don't wanna make time for my health and how it will affect others." Another one of the most common things people believe is that all CrossFit gyms are the same. Now, the amount of knowledge, experience, energy, philosophy, priorities, and level of caring all vary from gym to gym. CrossFit is not a franchise, it's an affiliation. An affiliate can use the CrossFit name and offer the CrossFit methodology as its training program. This methodology can be delivered in countless ways. This gym can be completely focused on metabolic conditioning, while another focuses on strength, while yet another focuses on endurance. Is it a fun, inviting place to be? Or is it a competition breeding ground? Or is it a combination of both? You get my point. They're definitely not all created equal, nor should they be. They all offer something different, and if that different is your forte, then you're a perfect match. Otherwise, on to the next one. And the number one thing most people get all caught up with is not knowing how to program their priorities to get the best results. Now, obviously, my program at OTG will help you overcome that challenge and even more, but for now, I want to serve you and help you overcome a little bit of that challenge and teach you how to program. Program is the set of instructions on how to best execute your priorities. Now, you may have your priorities squared away, but how do you put them together? Not having the proper program in place will slow down your results, waste tons of time, and cause potential plateauing. But when they're done right, can create the best and quickest results and inspire you to create and achieve more goals and newer goals. Now, the best programs out there are the ones that are focused on the priorities we spoke about in our last video. And in addition, you must use a constantly varied approach to hit the ones that need the most development. Now, once you realize your priorities, only then can you start creating your program. And it needs to be one you'll actually do, so you're not bored. We want you to continually work towards your goals, and so you're gonna be safe and efficient with your time as possible. Now, this is no easy task. So here's the best way to create your own program. Now, using your optimal fitness framework, determine your top 3 to 5 priorities. These can include any of the optimal fitness framework and or subsets of the priorities we spoke of in the last video. Take these and using OTG's daily programming framework, add in your priorities into our MFRT and into our workouts and just get started. Now at OTG, we've put together a supremely balanced program covering all the optimal areas of fitness and all of their subsets, with specific focuses being hit every 6 to 8 weeks. So you don't need to go out and recreate the wheel. Just take your priorities and input them into our program. It's that simple. So for example, let's say your priorities are technique, symmetry, and flexibility, and only have 3 hours a week to dedicate to your health and fitness. During our lifts and skills sessions, substitute in those technique sessions where you're working on just using less weight and really focusing on the mechanics. For symmetry, add in single leg and arm work into your workouts or skill sessions. And lastly, flexibility. After your training session, spend at least 15 minutes stretching the areas that are the tightest and need the most work. You're done. It's that easy. Hit that for 6 to 8 weeks and then retest your stuff. If you feel like you're ready to move forward with different priorities, add them into the programming the same way. Now, if not, continue working on the same priorities you focused on earlier, but maybe ramp up your intensity just a little bit. But you may ask, how do I know whether or not I should be working on a specific priority? I thought you might ask that, so let me help you understand and measure where you are based off of those priorities. For a better understanding and assessment, I developed the OTG Progression Matrix. It's an inclusive chart that will help you to identify, measure, and then improve your current fitness and programming. It covers lifting, gymnastics, aerobic output, skills, and even put some benchmark workouts in there for you to measure. Be sure to download that too after the video. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it added value to you. Go ahead and enter any questions or any comments you may have in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to personally respond to as many as I can. I know it's been a flood of excitement, and I'm so thrilled to have so many people out there getting so much value out of this. Now, I'm looking forward to the next video, so go ahead and watch your inbox. I'll be sending you another video in about 2 to 3 days. So keep a lookout for it. Until then, go out, smile freely, believe in yourself, and live with passion today.